Ahoy! Ahoy, my mateys and mateynettes! Welcome to the Wow. Nice. Welcome to the Gaming Galleon! Can I get my flag? I still can't. I am Cap'n Raz. I could not be happier to see you today. We have a lot going on the show. We're going to be talking about my personal UFO encounter. Yes, it has happened, I swear to God. We're also going to be playing a game that's very fitting for that type of subject. Alan Wake. A psychological action thriller. An exclusive game for the Xbox 360 that came out about five years ago. And if you have to argue why the 360 was worth playing, this is a very good reason. We also have inside the chest, along with a pretty decent deal, a monstrosity. A freak. Something that is not akin with nature. Something you've never seen before. And frankly, it's freaking out everything else that's sitting in the box with it. And of course, your questions, queries, and concerns sitting in the bag that tells no tales. And if you have something live, if you're sitting in the mess hall throwing back a couple grog with your fellow mateys, feel free to leave a comment or a question. And if we have time at the end of the voyage, if our socks are still on from being scared from Alan Wake, we'll get to it. All right. So anyway, let me talk to you about when I encountered an unidentified flying object. Okay, I'm not crazy, but this happened, I would say, about 2 years ago in Indianapolis. And I had just moved to the city. I was working second shift at the time. So you know how that goes. I have lunch around 7 o'clock or something like that. And at the time, I didn't know much about the city. So I decided I would walk around. I was right in the... Where I worked was right in the inner city. Kind of in between where all the really nice business districts are and where the really bad parts of town are. But, you know, you get antsy. You got an hour or two to kill. You know, let's check out the city. So I remember I was walking to, I don't know, some restaurant. And I had gotten my food. And I was basically making my way back to the station when I saw in the sky something that I can only describe as unnatural. It was as if someone had punched 2 or 3 dozen holes in the sky. And peering through the sky, the night sky was white. It was all these little white dots that were almost like freckles. And they were moving. Now at first, they moved like pollen, drifting through this night sky. They were very far up. This could have been 100 feet up, 100 yards up. I'm not sure, but certainly close enough for me to, you know, not mistake it for stars, not mistake it for aircraft that I was aware of. No man-made technology, certainly. They were moving in all these strange directions. Whoa! Hold on a second. The door! Hold on a second. Jesus! What is going on? Unbelievable. The stupid amplifier went off. Can anybody see me? Hello? Are we still live? Hold on a second. Ah! Where's my phone? We're gonna find out what the hell's going on the deck. Cody, you're not listening, are you? Hold on, I'm gonna call Cody. He's usually watching from his quarters. Let me see if I can get a light on here. Jeez. Yeah. Can you see me? Yeah. Hey, what the hell's going on? Are you on deck?
Yeah, I'm on deck. Everybody's on deck. It's crazy out here.
There's no lights on in the quarters.
Yeah, I know. There's no lights on anywhere. We don't have any power. Are you still online?
I think so. I'm not sure.
All right, I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
All right, thanks. Well, I'm not exactly sure if we're hot or not. I can't really see what's going on over in the mess hall. So if you're there, sorry. You know, in show business, they say the show always must go on. Hey, what's going on?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, the amplifier went off. There was some sort of feedback? Was it just here?
We heard it through all of the decks. Every deck reported it.
Whoa.
Alright, I don't know what we're going to do about lights.
Well, we got to keep the show running. I don't know if we're hot or not, but
check.
we should at least pretend we're still going.
I've got some stuff. Where were you at?
Well, we're about 7 minutes in. Luckily, the stopwatch works on batteries, so we've at least got that.
Well, the 360's on. Gameplay's on.
Right.
It looks good.
All right. Well, I guess we could start with Alan Wake. And I don't know. Can you do your best to maybe try and figure out a way to get us some lights for the booty segment or something like that?
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
All right. Then I guess we'll get started with that. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. I think the stopwatch is screwed up.
Everything's going on.
Yeah.
All the
All right,
technology
let's
on
see.
the ship except the navigator went down.
Yeah, this thing is so weird. This thing never goes down. I don't know who made this thing.
All right, cut that light.
This thing? Thank God.
All right, this is what I got.
All right. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right, that's not bad. Okay, let's, hopefully, anybody's still out there, I'm sorry. It's a live show. This stuff's going to happen, okay? Let's get started with Alan Wake. If I could show you down, there it is right there. You're good, Biz. I can see where you need to be. You're good right there. Alan Wake, just a little backstory. 360 exclusive. You play a writer who went out to Bright Falls, Washington, with his girlfriend.
Just arrived.
Yeah, we're docked there, and you know that's Washington for you. 11 months out of the year, there's going to be storms.
There was no one to greet us.
Oh, really? When we docked?
Yeah.
Great. It's lovely. Okay. Well, anyway, I've been playing this game. It's not bad. Actually, a lot better than I expected. So let's get into it. We're right outside of. I couldn't think of a better place to stop. I played this for a few sessions. I thought the best place for us to play would be right outside of a ghost town. Okay? I have no idea what's in there. So let's get started. It's Alan Wake for the Xbox 360. May God have mercy on our souls. Ah, he's creepy. All right. Pike, you're such a wacko. All right, we got video and audio.
Save the batteries on this.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, do whatever you can do for the booty segment. I think... Man, I wish I knew... Where'd that stopwatch go? Let me take a look at it again. Okay, so I think... Yeah, I have no idea. Let's just play. Oh, I gotta get my phones. Sorry about that. Wow, I'll tell you what. Do we have guards posted around all the exits? The entrances?
Yeah, I have all available men and women on deck.
Alright, so security's at least taking care of us. Okay, Alan Wake. So yeah, this game takes place at night. All the time, pretty much. It takes place in the woods in the Northeast. And there's basically one main antagonist called the Darkness. And the Darkness has the ability to possess human beings and even inanimate objects. And you'll notice that Alan here is not one to clam up, because as a writer, he's very much about saying what he sees.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa! Oh, God! Got hit by a car. No! No! Ugh. I gotta keep my flashlight on the thing, otherwise it's gonna keep attacking me. Whew. Wow, this rider's been lifting. He just got hit by a 2-ton rusted piece of metal. Some manuscript. So as I said, Alan's a writer, but he's a writer block for 2 years. And yet, everywhere he goes in this city, he finds pages of a book he never wrote. Now, we can read these. They're okay. We'll read one of them just so you get an idea of what they're like.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight. Something to...
So anyway, yeah. So, you know, there's more to it than that. I honestly don't get into those much. I think they kind of break the game a little bit. The immersion. But, you know, he is a writer, so, you know, it makes sense that they would put a little bit of that in here. So we've got a bit of a jump here. Gray Peak Gorge. Gray Peak Gorge mining town, huh? Now the problem with doing this kind of game on a voyage is, I mean, every little bit can just distract you. Every corner. This is not something you want to go running into. And if I may say so, the combat in this is not that easy. In fact, let's take a look at our inventory while we have it. We've got 12 bullets in the upper right-hand corner. Upper left-hand corner, we've got our battery power. And we can actually focus that beam, but that's going to draw a lot of power out of our batteries. In addition to that, I've got a shotgun with only about 5 shells in it. A couple of road flares. Couple of flashbangs, and 1 flare gun shot. Alright? Why all this light stuff? Because again, that's the one thing that makes the darkness weak. You have to push through its darkness before you can finish it off with, say, a bullet. Whoa, what is going on? Oh my god. Okay, alright. Come on, come on, come on. Woo! Okay, we got that one done. Ah! I'll never look at Encore Frozen Entrees the same way again! It's a terrifyingly bad joke. Oh my god, the whole... Ah! Come on, dude! Oh! Oh god, I'm stuck. Stuck. I can break for the bridge. Here we go. Go, 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 go! Oh my god.
Status update. Navigators at 80% efficiency. All other ship systems are down.
Okay, really?
I'll go check on things. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Oh, you're doing a pretty good job getting a little bit of lit in here. Thanks. Now what? Some sort of old engine? Whoa! Are you kidding me? Come on, come on. Look God for trees. It doesn't seem to be really... Maybe if I focus it. Oh god. Okay. There we go. Come on, pop, baby, pop, 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 pop. Oh. I'm gonna put a new battery in my flashlight. Again, notice, not using any bullets here yet. I'm saving that for any meat we may come across, if you know what I mean. And trust me, they're out there. Coffee thermoses, for some reason, are all over Washington. Why? Because video games, I suppose. What's up? What do we got? Oh, a key? To what? This? You know, it got me thinking about living in, like, Washington. Are there all kinds of stuff like this in Washington? Can you imagine? Yeah, I live in the city. When we're not out, you know, boating the ship around, there's not stuff like this in Indy. Flare gun ammo, don't mind if I do. Flare guns really doesn't get much better. Did I pick it up? Here it is. Whoa.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods.
Can I turn this off?
Demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing
all right.
disguise.
Creepy.
Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by dark, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Oh, he's stealing material? Ouch. Now we know who the real bad guy is in Alan Wake. Can I not... Was that hunting rifle ammo? I would really rather stick with the shotgun, but... Alright. How are we doing on time? It's been about 10 minutes. Ah! Jesus! Bismuth just came to the shadows. He's walking around trying to get everything set up. He's like a foot away from me and just out of nowhere. Apparition. Right in my face. And I scared him. Can't believe he didn't yell. Alright, jeez. Can we get the door, please? Unbelievable. I mean, we should probably stay in that safe haven while we're waiting, huh? But, oh boy. Look at it. This darkness just taking down trees. No big deal. Now, if you're wondering where we're going, there's been a kidnapping. Alex's would-be love interest, Alice, has been kidnapped by a guy who wants this manuscript. I guess he's found a couple of pages too, and Alan Wake being the... My phone.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, famous artist, famous writer, new manuscript. You get the whole idea. Ransom. So he's supposed to be at the top of this lookout, I think. Whoa.
Birds.
Birds are bad. Birds are very bad. And they see me. Oh! No! No, 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 no. Yeah, that's right. Light hurts them too. Oh no! I don't know why I ran. Let's kill it there. Yeah, let's kill it there. Where's my harp? Are you there? Cause I can't. Biz is creeping me out. I'm telling you, Biz is creeping me out. I had no idea he's like. I was like, where is he? Is he behind me? And no, he's like a foot in front of me. All right. Alan Wake, what can you say? Pretty basic stuff. Very easy to get into, because so much of it is in your head. You're walking around these creepy woods. There's nothing going on there for a little while, and then all of a sudden, you're being attacked by a locomotive. So we'll see a little more. We'll try and reach Mirror's Peak and save our girlfriend from the kidnapper. But for now, let's take a little breather and get into what we're all excited about, which is the old chest. Okay? See what I can do here. Does this thing work back here?
Sure does.
Let's use this as a little backup. Oh! I'll stick that in here. Okay, so this is about 2-3 deals here. You can't see that. How about this one? 2-3 deals. I bet if we put it right here, it'll be perfect. One of these deals is great. And like I said, one of these deals is just an absolute enigma. Okay, so let's get into that. The first one here, this first deal, pawn shop deal that Biz and I kind of worked out. So he called me in with a number of pretty cool looking RPGs, PS2 titles, but then there were a couple games in there that made me say, okay, well, I'm just going to take the whole lot. Alright? So let's get into it. The first game that I saw, that was actually the one game I was really excited about, was Tron 2.0 Killer App. Oh, there we go. For the original Xbox. I guess this wasn't. This might have been on PC also. I don't know if this made it to PS2, but I never see this. And the manual's looking pretty nasty. Looks like it's warped. But this is a first-person shooter in the Tron realm. I don't know. Sounds okay to me. And it looks like it's 4-player split screen. I don't know if that's co-op or not. But, it's Xbox. Everything was deathmatch in that, right? Alright. What else do we have here? Jack 3. Jack 3. Pretty common game. Basically grabbed it just because if you're going to get a good deal on a few games, try and get a good deal on all of them. Or try and help them out and take as much as you can. It's kind of like I'm washing your back, you wash mine kind of thing. And it's games like this that made it okay for me to do so. Here we have the legendary Mario Kart Double Dash for the GameCube. You gotta love when we come across this baby. It also, if you can see that down there in the corner, says includes bonus disc with playable games. Sadly, that's not in there. And let me tell you something. You may not be able to tell the condition here, but it's horrible. Absolutely horrible. I don't know where these were sitting. These may have been sitting in the ghost town that Alan Wake is exploring before they went it to the pawn shop. They're just like dingy. Can you see the dinge up in the Mario Kart there? It's almost oily. And the game itself does not look to be in the best of shape. I unfortunately did not get the time to test it. I really meant to, because, to be honest, this game, whether or not it works, in my opinion, is the crux of, was this a good deal or not? If this works, we're gravy. If not, it wasn't a huge loss. And we did get Tron 2.0 out of it. Also with it, Smash. Yeah, Smash was there. Smash was filthy. Smash Melee. It also had the not for resale there, which I don't believe I've ever seen on a GameCube case. Don't see that at all. Maybe the only thing I can think of are the Zelda re-releases had some not for resale on there, but the fact that this Melee has not for resale, very interesting to me. Very interesting to me. But my heart was broken when I opened this guy up, and all you got to do is glance at it to see right there on the right there, utterly wrecked. You see all that silver that's been kind of, we got rid of it there. Yeah, not good. I'm trying to think of what that would be. Would that be left to you? Stage left, stage right? Who knows? But yeah, this guy's probably not. There's nothing. It's dead. It's dead. The only thing fascinating about this is the not for resale, and even that, this case could not be more forgutsed. So, if that's a word. DOA 2 Hardcore, Dead or Alive, great fighting game, better than you'd expect. I don't know that we have this. Very common. We do, we've got it for the Dreamcast, and, if I'm going to play Dead or Alive, I'd play it on Dreamcast. This is the one with the boobs. That fighting game that's got all the boobs in it. That's this, which is ironic because you don't see anything like that. Nothing leads you to believe that these are boobs here. Oh, there's some boobs. All right. They're hidden. Wow, I can't even see that with the naked eye. We need a flashlight just to see the hidden boobs on this game. All right, great. Okay. Final Fantasy X. Very common, very easy to find. I think we're just gonna throw this in probably probably in one of the lounges here on the ship. Maybe somebody's gonna get stuck with night guard duty or something, and they'll want to play through this. I've never played through 10, but yeah, we have that game in spades. But again, this was like, are you gonna throw Smash at me? I'll take whatever you got. Are you gonna throw Double Dash at me? I'll take whatever you got. Okay. This was like a Biz took the time. Biz and his people, they took the time to get a hold of me. So if that's gonna happen, I'm gonna make sure that they walk away getting this stuff out of there. All right. Final Fantasy X2, the sequel. Talked about this a little bit before. It's an open-ended turn-based RPG. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Although I haven't played that one a bit very much. And then also Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation 2. What a cash-in this was. They were like, man, how do we get some money out of that Final Fantasy license? We'll take the vampire that you could play in Final Fantasy VII, a lot of people's favorite character, and make a whole third-person shooter about him. I don't know how this is. I've heard mixed reviews, but this one's in really nice shape. A lot better than the GameCube games. Not bad at all. Might be good for Halloween season. Play Vampire. A few more here. You got Pikmin. Another reason we were like, whatever you need to throw at me to make this deal, we'll do it. Good old Pikmin, and I believe Pikmin's looking in good shape. She is. Pikmin alone, you know, even if Double Dash fails us, Pikmin will certainly pick up the tab on this lot easily. Star Fox Adventures. Star Fox Adventures came to say hi too. Very surprised to see these GameCube games were here, and all pretty decent hitters. This one may be screwed. Ugh. It's like someone took Brillo to them. Do you see that? See right on his forehead? What was that all about? Isn't that nice? Oh man, that just breaks my heart. This one's probably busted too. What do we got here? Jack's Combat Racing. Jack X. Oh, are we okay?
Mm-hmm.
What, are we low on time?
We're fine.
Okay. How are we doing on time? Not enough time. Anybody timing this show? What does the stopwatch say? I think the stopwatch... Oh yeah, thanks. It's like the same time that I looked at it half an hour ago. Jack X Combat Racing. Whatever. And then, just as an afterthought, I always love when he calls me with this stack of games. I already know what I'm going and getting. And then just as an afterthought, he's like, oh yeah, you want to throw these in too? Do you want these? You interested in having those? I don't know where they came from. I'll just take them. Just take them. Okay, so what do we have here? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games. I believe, I don't know what the total was, but we got all these, the Nintendo games, the GameCube games, everything, 75 cents each. I mean, come on. Get my smug face. Come on. Right? Right. Don't be afraid to shine on my face. That's okay. They want to see my ugly mug. All right, now one more thing. I promised you monstrosity. I was in Salvation Army last weekend, and they had this guy. This is a Wii Classic Controller knockoff by Nyko. Looked like it's pretty decent condition. I haven't tested or anything, but you know, it's always good to find a Wii Classic Controller for cheap. A lot of good virtual console games there that you want to be able to play with one of these. And I think this actually has a better design than the original Wii Classic Controller, of which we had also. This was sitting right next to the guy. And again, look at, you know, this is just kind of rounded. It's a little small. The cord is coming out of the bottom. That's a little awkward.
That's what she said.
It's good. Keep them coming. But here's the thing. Take a look at this. You got your basic Wii Classic Controller, but the port, that's not a Wii port. Where's the Wii port? Let's take a look at that blue guy again. There's a Wii port. It's very like squared, almost like a C. And then you've got this rounded one. What is going on? You want to know what this is? Hit me in the face. This is a GameCube port. I'm not kidding. I took now most Wii's have GameCube plugs, okay? So I was like, oh, well, maybe it works for the Wii. That's weird, because usually these plug into the Wiimotes. But I took this home and I plugged it into an actual GameCube. And by God, it worked. Who made this? Whoever did, God bless them, because think about it. The GameCube controller, I think we have one over here. And all the schmutz. The D-pad is extremely small. on a GameCube controller. Extremely small. Very, very small. Half the size of your normal directional pad. Okay? So what's that doing for you? I mean, you know, there's a few games that use a D-pad, but most GameCube games are analog, right? But think about your Game Boy player. Think about your original Game Boy, your Game Boy Color games, your Game Boy Advance games, with a D-pad that rivals that of the original NES. You can finally play Metroid 4 on a big TV with the right D-pad. This is rare. I don't know where this thing came from. It's got no markings. I don't know who made it. Is it from some dark corner of China? You be the judge. But I, for one, am very happy to have this monstrosity creeping out the rest of the commoners in the hold. All right. Let's get back to Alan Wake. We have got to be late. I have no idea how long it's been. I'm going to give us another 10 minutes, and then we'll wrap. Does that sound okay? And then we'll try and figure out what the hell's going on with the ship?
Sure.
All right, again, I apologize for all this. Thank you for putting up with it. It's showbiz, baby. What can I say? All right, it's... Oh, this thing is heavy duty. It's Alan Wake. A psychological action thriller for the Xbox 360. Alan Wake. Alan awake. Alan awake. Okay, headphones, if you please. That booty segment's a mess. I barely fit it all in there.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. She said stuff. She said. Alright, so, yeah, I'm gonna give it 10 minutes. Whoa, 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 unless we die. Oh, not the birds again, right. I forgot all about them. Okay, no problem, no problem. Take it slow. Take it slow. Whoa, 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 whoa. And piss myself. Ah! Ah, leave me alone! Oh God! Oh! Ah! Oh, jeez. It's so funny. Biz is still creeping me out. He's just right in the peripheral. We don't have to worry about Biz right now, do we? We have to worry about this cavern.
You push through, I gotta get back to the deck.
Tunnels up to Cauldron Lake. Cauldron Lake is where his girlfriend disappeared. That's a rock slide. Oh no. I told you there'd be meat. Ah! I totally dodged that. Switching to pistol. Whew. You guys still there? I'm sorry. You get wrapped up in this, you know? You know what I'm saying? Do you have any other tidbits on this? Not much. You know, I knew we wanted to do something Halloweeny and dark. And I always heard of this game revolving around flashlights, so I thought that'd be cool. This really reminds me of like Twin Peaks, which is an old 90s show. I think it derives a lot of inspiration from that. Stephen King books. In fact, he actually refers to Stephen King a few times.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with
puzzle
that.
time. Alright, we got about 5 minutes. Let's see if we can do it. The hell out of this mine. Move it down. Move it down. Say right there. That ought to work. Ugh. You know, aside from this guy being like a crack shot, it kills 100 people, and he's a writer. Most of the moves are really steeped in reality for the most part. He's a normal guy. So you gotta be careful when you're doing this platform stuff. Maybe if I did that and try to make my way up to the top level. Is there a ladder here? Maybe not. Okay. You think I have to go back down? No, because I won't be able to cross that. Huh. See what happens if I do this. Keep it simple, stupid. See where this leads me. Oh! Okay, there we go. I don't know where this is going to need to be. I feel like right there. I don't know. Yep, okay. So you're gonna drop back down a little bit. Oh, okay. It looks like you crossed it there. Man, this is convoluted. Okay. Going up. Is this backtracking? Oh! No! We're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it there. Sorry, Alan. Sorry about that, pal. I didn't mean for that to come up. Alright. That's it. Well, that was, this has been quite an adventure. Of course it ends with death. It's a Halloween show. How else was it supposed to end? Although I would have rather been, you know, hit by some guy. You know, an axe or something. Where's that big one? Real one. Alright, well that's it. Let's see if you have any questions here or comments in the mailbag here today. Let's see. First time I watch, maybe I'm bad luck for Maverick. Maybe. It's possible. Let's see. Yeah, Alan Wake, it was one of the games I felt compelled to finish. I'm kind of there too. Also from Maverick. I'm kind of there too. We may, I may sit down and continue with this one. And that's saying a lot because I don't play a lot of horror games. But I think the action in this makes it very approachable. The gunplay is pretty fun. So I like that a lot. I'm watching, Mary says, I'm watching in my car and people can hear him scream, laugh out loud. Sorry. It's years of speaking from the diaphragm. Alright, so that's it. I think we're going to wrap it there. I don't think we really need any questions. We'll save them for another day. But I think we're going to wrap it up there, I believe. No, I think we'll wrap it up there. So I just want to thank you for hanging out with us. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We will get the ship shape and away from Washington. I think that may have something to do with it. And next week we'll come back with more adventures, more craziness, maybe even a laugh or two. Okay? So thanks again. I hope you have a very good Halloween. Have a creepy Halloween, and don't necessarily have a safe one. Okay? Enjoy yourself. I will see you next time. And until then, everybody see my mug? Is there a mug in the house? I forgot it. Farewell and adieu to ye Spanish maidens. Farewell and adieu, ye ghosts and ye ghouls. For we received orders for to die out in Bright Falls. And we may never see ye fair ladies again. Keep your powder dry, mateys. And your pants, for God's sakes.